Trade when they are scared and stop when they are greedy. That's the logic that I'll be using to generate signals for the USD DZD OTC pair on this video. If you are watching my videos for the first time, my name is Ken Omolo and I teach about trading in Quotex. If you don't have an account in Quotex, there's a link on the description of this video. Click on it and create your account. Otherwise, make sure you tap on that subscribe button so that when I post more videos regarding Quotex signals and how to trade in Quotex, you will be the first one to get notified. See you after the pre-roll. Now this chart is very loud right now. Price has dropped, then it has bounced back hard and it's now climbing right back towards the top. Looking at the Fibonacci retracement tool for the Fibonacci levels marked on the chart, you will notice that price has perfectly respected most of the key levels on its way down, and it's now climbing back to the top, popping out of the level 0.618 zone as planned, then breaking level 0.5 and retesting it before an upward thrust. If you are a technical analysis trader, then you should know that this is not by luck but just by structure. The candles are printing intense green after a retest of level 0.382, and the price has seemingly already broken the diagonal trend line upwards once again with momentum. The RSI is mid-range, not overbought, not oversold, just enough room to push even higher. Now, here is where it gets even more interesting. Most traders are hitting the red button thinking that price will reverse or rather retrace at this moment. And for once, it actually makes a lot of sense. Price might retrace slightly and then bounce from price level 133.400. If that happens, then we will see a steady move upwards, and there is still a lot of space for price to reach the top of the Fibonacci level. So, a quick question, what's the play? Simple. If price holds above the diagonal line and doesn't print a strong red rejection candlestick, I will start trading up. And notice this if you are a beginner and here to actually learn something about trading from me. I'm not guessing, I'm reacting to what price is saying on the chart. The Fibonacci bounce, trendline retest, strong green candlestick, balanced RSI, and a positive sentiment all point one way. Up. Short term for 1 to 5 minutes and you are out. It's not about being right all the time. It's about getting the right trades with the right setup to win more. All said, in our chart setup to 5 minutes time frame, 1 minute trading duration, the Fibonacci tool, RSI, and the sentiments indicator, we can get started. My first trade is up for $982 on the 5 minute chart time frame and 1 minute trading duration. I have waited for confirmation across 3 different time frames and confirmed that the 30 minute chart time frame provides structure, the 15 minute chart time frame shows trend, and the 5 minutes chart time frame gives a up trade signal. After seeing price rally down to retest the diagonal trend line on the 5 minute chart time frame, it has gained momentum, and I'm sure that this is it. Look at the RSI, it isn't overheated. The sentiments indicator shows more down trades, but the price is above the diagonal trend line, which stands out. We wait for 1 minute, and if the first trade for $982 closes in profits, earning me $1826 on a 88% rate of return, then we continue trading upwards. 5 seconds left, 3, 2, 1, and it has closed in profits, earning us $1826 in profits. And notice that that trade was not just about size, it was about confidence backed by clarity. I read the move, trusted the process, and staked my heart in it. For our second trade, let's do $1826. Since we made profits in the first trade, this is proof that the Fibonacci works and the market will continue going upward. So let's double down on the next trade. Again, I will go up, and this time with $1826, and that's not even the crazy part. The crazy part is only 2% of traders are buying at the moment. The sentiment buy is deep in red, and almost every trader right now expects a reversal. But I am a different breed. I am a contrarian trader, and I will be trading against the 98% of traders that are going down on this pair right now. Why? Because the chart isn't lying. The price has already broken above the diagonal trend line and it is going stronger upwards. Just small candles that look more like poses than complete reversals. And the Fibonacci levels, price broke the 0.82 level and is now playing right above the diagonal trend line, and that area was once a resistance. Now it looks like a support. That's how structure works. You don't follow the crowd, you don't follow candles, and when the chart is bullish, the pullbacks are just chances to re-enter. That's why I took the second trade. 1 minute, one candle, and yet again an up trade. And just like before, price has held, printing green candles this time around. The result? A profit of $3,432. And please note, this isn't luck, this is confidence backed by the right signals. When 98% of traders were scared to open long trades, I went in with full conviction because the setup was straightforward, because the RSI said there was still gas to pump upwards, and because the Fibonacci said the breakout was valid. For our third trade, we go back up with $24.33. And since we have already seen momentum on the current candle, why not continue trading upwards? And I know that you guys will try to convict me, especially since the RSI is overbought, the sentiments indicator is bearish, and only 3% of traders are buying at the time. My 2-penny advice: trade when they are scared and stop when they are greedy. If you look at the chart again, price is pushing higher candle after candle, hugging the diagonal trend line like rails on a racetrack. I don't fear anything. I know that price will continue to go even higher. And when I look at the Fibonacci levels, it makes sense. We are not just moving, we are heading somewhere. And that somewhere is the 0 Fibonacci level at the very top of this chart. That's what price is chasing, and until it hits that final resistance, this move isn't done. So yet again, I ignored the crowd and traded up with $2,433. And right now, if you also want to make money with this asset, ignore the overbought RSI, because even overbought markets can stay at that same level when there is no real momentum to push it back. So I will continue focusing on the structure: higher highs, tight retracements, and controlled climbs. And if you try to reason with me, the chart still has a lot of room. That's why I traded up for another minute, and what happened is our green candle continued to move up, giving us yet another win for $48.22. Now, before we call it quit, let's place one last trade, still upwards, for $16.33 and see what happens in 1 minute. And this is potentially our last trade because the 5 minutes candle that we've been riding is almost coming to a close, and the next one might be a retracement. So far, we haven't just climbed with price, we've earned profits along the way. And for your information, the setup hasn't changed, the structure is still clean, the trend is still going strong, and price is still respecting the diagonal trend line. And yes, the RSI is deep in the overbought zone, but that doesn't matter now because we have momentum. The RSI can't stop a thing. Also, the Fibonacci level 0 is just ahead, and that is a magnet. It's what price wants. I can feel it, and even with the crowd pressing down, the chart says the opposite. That's why I traded up, and the result, we've earned another $3,116 on the fourth trade. And all this is not because of luck, but because of logic. Each trade I placed had a structure. Each trade had timing, and each move was backed by confirmation. That is how you grow small wins into something bigger, not by chasing, but by reading, by trusting the chart, by letting the market do the heavy lifting. We didn't just trade today, we traded right. And if you don't have an account in Quotex and you'd like to start trading with Quotex too, with this same strategy, go ahead and click the link on the description of this video and create your account. See you on the next video.